Namaskaram andi. Adavarse Subhanallah. Good morning, Holy Spirit. We have been practicing the endurance, power, speed, and endurance. These all are high intensive exercises. So we have done 12, 10, now we do 8. So ensure your trapezius is free, your neck obliques are free. That's why it requires practice, very important to free your muscles like this in between when you are relaxed. And it is a must, otherwise many of you have jammed shoulders because you don't do adhyatmika krama, zero resistance and relaxations in between. Spiritual order, spiritual style, zero resistance, adhyatmika krama you must do so that it frees your muscles. Now, so let's go for 8 cycles. So if we are training the heart, endurance another way, Tibetan box breathing is very effective, then this is very effective because it involves your entire weight. The most powerful endurance exercise, the vinyasa is. There's nothing in the world like this. So you are using your entire body weight for this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Ekam, 1. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 2. Dvenam. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 3. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 4. Chaturdham. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Panchamam. 5. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Shadamam. 6. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Saptamam. 7. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Right. Over. Exhale, drop your arms. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, drop your arms, free your arms. Your right foot perpendicular to the left foot. Inhale, exhale, freeing the trapezius. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, drop your arms. Further you want to relax, see this, freeing the shoulders especially, freeing the back. Inhale, your right hip here, see this. Inhale, Katichalanasana, Katichakra, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. When you are totally tired, 0, So as if you have no energy at all. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That frees your lumbar sacrum and your L5, S1 region. Now we're going to mid-spine. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Inhale. 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 Arms up. Exhale. Bring down your arms. Free your shoulders. Next. Upper spine. Mid-thoracic transverse muscles. Now the upper spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Now you see entire spine is relaxed. Now you are ready for next round. Your breath is normalized. Inhale. Oh, Himalayas, open up. Exhale. Oh, heavens, come down. Come down. Further, still you have a tightness over here. Yesterday I taught you Tibetan. In the previous episode I taught you about box breathing. Right? Entire scapula gets freed. Opposite. You are increasing slowly heart rate. It's all right. That's a way to free. Still your shoulders aren't free. You can do this. It is a bonus addition to 60 to 70% of your to max to free your system. Now, the last round of endurance. Rounds of 6, 12, 10, 6. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 1, ekam. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Dvanam. 2. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Trinam. 3. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Chaturtham. 4. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Panchamam. 5. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale. Drop your arms. Shadhamam. 6. Oh. Check. Where you do 12 rounds, 10 rounds, 8 rounds, 6 rounds. Cardiac drift. There is a word called cardiac drift. So 12 rounds, your heart touches 60 to 70. 10 rounds also touches same. And even 8 rounds touches the same. 6 rounds touches the same. Even less effort, the more heart rate is called cardiac drift. After 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. So the same intensity of exercise increases the number of beats of the heart. That's called cardiac drift. That's why it is not the straight count, 12, 12, 12, 12. 12, 10, 8, 6. Keeping in view of cardiac drift principle. Understand, for everything there is a reason. So Srishtikrama we have done. So this is to achieve 60 to 70%. Next is called, so once your breath is normalized, relax, once again lay down, free your entire system, like I have shown you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, relax completely, allow your pulse rate to come down. And next we can try, what we can try is maximum heart rate. Here, your heart should be strong enough. And then number 2, your knees should be strong enough. It is not for the weak knees, it is not for the weak heart, it is not for the weak mind. It is for the strong mind, it is for the strong heart, it is for the strong knees. You have any doubt, don't do it. So say after 3 months, 4 months, when you feel confident, a lot of dynamics are required. So you need to have a lot of good nutrition, especially glycine, proline. These are the amino acids really involved in building your muscle. So if you have those, and collagen, if you have those, and then nutrition is very, very important. Most of the yoga student nutrition is not really good. You think you get everything from the food, but unfortunately not so. You must be, otherwise your knee gets worn out. So be careful. Still, I can tell you, you can try gently. You don't have to jump like I jump. To your capacity, very gently you can do this. To touch the maximum heart rate, so the jumps are, number 1 is flying like a bird. So going like this. There are 2 ways of doing it. One is first elbows lifting, like this. Ekam. So now we have done 7. This is gently I am showing it to you, how you can start, how you can prepare. Now you can increase the pace. Don't use the strength. Your arms feel like you're not jumping, feel like you're flying. That's very important. It is like using this. See this. Check. This is how you can do. The first one. Inhale, exhale. 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 Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop your arms. After you increase the heart rate, don't stand static. You should be in the movement. Very gently you should bring down. That's why we are doing this. Inhale, exhale. 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 Inhale, drop your arms. See now how much my pulse rate is normalized. I am talking to you and doing it. Talking itself is exhaustive. So you can see there's a scale. So that much my heart rate, rest of heart rate is, you know how much it is. Sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 25. Means I can see how strong I feel, and what's like my tidal volume. I really feel my rib cage when I inhale. That's very, very important. Yogi is not a weak, understand. He is much more stronger than any athlete. The athlete has only one domain of perfection, but the yogi has perfection control over every domain of the sport. Take endurance, take resistance. So accept the power, lifting it once and holding it. Otherwise, endurance and lean muscle strength is the highest in the yoga. Flexibility, completely type 1 muscle. So he's very good in low twitch muscle. Why low twitch muscle? All the low twitch muscles I'm used for laptop, for mobile phone. All the modern lifestyle requires low twitch muscle, slow twitch muscle, slow twitch, type 2. Type 1A muscle, not type 2 muscle. Type 1A muscle means more number of motor units, brain neuromotor units you are deploying. More number of motor units you deploy, more number of neurons you are firing. It is to program your brain. Understand, that's the difference between a bulk muscle and the lean muscle. When you are using fingers, when you are running, the number of muscles used in the thigh are far lesser than the number of muscles involved in your fingers when you are operating on a mobile phone, or when you are typing something on your iPad. Understand? So modern lifestyle demands more type 1 muscle. On the contrary, if you develop type 2 muscle, understand, and your need is different, but actually what you are working is different. That's why your requirement, your need should match your exercise. That's why yoga is very important. It's for the lean muscle. It is to activate, deploy more number of motor units, means more number of lean muscles. It's all about lean muscle, lean muscle. Lean muscle gives you sustained energy, and when you combine the sustained energy over a period of time, that gives highest force. The bulk muscle gives instantaneous energy, but it just drops down. It is much less compared to the sustained energy. That's why if you are asked type 2 is powerful, type 1 is powerful, type 1 is far powerful than type 2 muscle. So this is how, now the second step in this. Doing maximum heart rate and type 1 we have done. So type 2 is, type 1 is this, type 2 is taking arms like this. Type 2 is inhaling, it's like when you jump. Hopping, the most powerful and the highest way of burning the calories, in the world is the hopping. And hopping involves the maximum number of muscles. If you understand the muscle physiology behind the hopping, you will understand every posture, how it works, how every muscle involves, what is the agonistic, what is the antagonistic, etc. What muscle is involved, everything you will understand. So this involves like a hopping. It's flying like a bird, now it's like hopping. In India, everyone, as a child, we used to hop, taking a rope all the time. Different kinds of, hopping, like this, single rope, and then like this, and then so jumping from the back and jumping from the front, like this, and then two partners together. Someone is throwing the rope, you have to jump in, jump out. So in India, yoga is, Srishtikrama is imbibed into our culture. And our culture in India is nothing but a highly evolved science of fitness. So that's how, but once we forego the culture and we have foregone, we thought, it is like a rite or a ritual. But people never understood in India, the modern India, and now the present generation never understood what a rich culture that our saints have given, how it has become a culture in India. In India, the way of living is a yogic way of living. No more the children play those Srishtikrama, doing yoga like child when I used to play. No more. They are like caged birds and grown between the four walls. That's why they are emotionally so weak. They can't handle anything. The present generation understand yoga is to develop your prefrontal areas to become strong, to have perfect control on your emotions. Yoga is the best way. You have a diabetes, you have a hypertension, you have obesity. Your fat is like those bunkers, Irani bunkers, very difficult to break. So I have bunker busting, your fat bursting missile. So your diabetes is a chronic? Nothing in the world works, but this works, this bitter product. I'm telling you, frankly, it is called a bitter product. You consume it, if you don't reduce the weight, how much weight do you want to reduce? Those many times you use this, simple. Oh, Guruji, I want to reduce less, use. But the amount of heat that it generates, you have to tolerate. Magic product. So this is a new version because for our old students I need to explain. These are all the natural ingredients so that time to time every batch will be different when we procure, right? They will not, natural ingredients, even at the same percentage of purity, natural ingredients will not be the same. Then only it is a validation the product is pure. Understand? So unlike pharmaceutical ingredients, right? Synthetically produced ingredients. So this is our existing version. So it is over now in the market. So now the new version here. We always keep it for comparison. So I will show you today because it's one of your sugar bursting, your blood glucose regulating, and your body fat regulating magic nutrition it is. You can see the striking difference between the existing this. This is more yellow color, this is more of green color. It's the same product, right? It's getting, let the temperature come, so it's very quickly, it's a 3 kilowatt, so the highest available kettle in India, so 3 kilowatts, so it gets heated very quickly. So for your kettle to heat the water, you need to have high voltage, high electron supplier. So it consumes more electrons, so get quickly heated, quickly energized. So more electrons, more energy, more quickly. You understand? So what is my energy? You can see every day. So my ability to produce electrons. Now the water is ready. This is the old this is new. Because people think, Guruji, that old is always good, new is always never good. Guruji did something. Actually, we have been testing this new version for last 10 days. I tell you, so far this product produced, this is the best. It's very powerful it is. Myself, my colleagues have been testing it more than now 10 days. So, so we as a prevent, even, we have a somarasa, half a scoop of somarasa and one, even amino scoop is working so well, I can't tell you,